My name is Khalid Roshaka. I'm the national coach of swimming for Team Tanzania. We are here in Birmingham for the Commonwealth Games. I have two swimmers who qualified for these games, and these swimmers are Colin Saliboko, who will be swimming 5 events, which are freestyle, 100s and 200s, butterfly, 50, 100, 50 and 100s, and another 100 freestyle. And I do have another swimmer, a girl, Kayla Temba. She'll be swimming 2 events, backstroke 50 meter and freestyle 50 meters.
How do you get them to represent Tanzania? How did you get this swimmer?
Usually we have national championships back home, and from national championships, that's where we select swimmers who performed well to represent the country in international events.
Talking about choosing from Tanzania, how is the sport there?
Actually, swimming back home now it's getting known, it's getting popularity compared to when we started swimming. I started swimming 2000 and I started participating in international meets 2007 for the World Championship for the first time. Before that, there were no competition in swimming, and even our federation was registered back in 2006. So you can see our federation is still not that old. It's still young compared to other federations.
I see people and yourself in your handles calling yourself Dolphin. What's in the name?
Oh, okay, that's interesting. When I started swimming, I had this motivation. I have self-motivation because, remember, I was the first among the first swimmers to start swimming in Tanzania professionally. So I was so keen to learn swimming and to be better. So that keenness made my friend call me Dolphin, because I couldn't miss training. Every day I had to train at least an hour. So that's why the name Tanzanian Dolphins came from.
Very interesting. But many Tanzanians think or perceive swimming as a sport for the elite or for the guys who are well-to-do. What's your take on
that? At some point, it's true, but it's not true. I came from very average family, and I made it to the Olympics. So when you have determination, when you have courage, when you are committed, it's easy to learn swimming and to become elite athlete. We have different clubs, and we have a lot of clubs who supports local Tanzanians who can't afford to pay for club fees. Okay, so you guys don't worry. If you are like really keen to learn swimming, you're not late. And the good thing about swimming, it doesn't have age limit. You can start swimming when you have 5 years old. You can start swimming when you have 70 years old. So this is your time.
Why should I let this swim?
There are a lot of benefits of learning swimming. You can use swimming as, like survival swimming skills can help you to save lives, your life and other people's lives. But also, you can use swimming as a workout, as a form of workout. It helps a lot because when you're swimming, all muscles work out, from head to toes. But also, most of our professional doctors, they usually advise pregnant women to do swimming as part of their training so that they can smoothen their when they deliver. So swimming is great exercise. You guys, you need to do it.
Why swimming? Why didn't you take up other sports like cricket or hockey or what? Why did you take up swimming?
Okay, there's a story behind. In 1996, if you guys remember, we had a tragedy of MV Bukoba accident. It's a marine vessel that used to do transportation of passengers and cargo from Bukoba, Kagera to Mwanza. So my dad was in that tragedy, but luckily enough, he survived. And his message when he got back home was learn to swim. So his message was, I didn't take it serious by then because we didn't have swimming facilities, we didn't have professional coaches. So what I did, it kept in my mind. So when I joined the University of Dar es Salaam, I found facilities and I started training from there.
And how long did it take for you to start swimming and inherently becoming a competitor in the game?
Okay, I started swimming in 2002, and as I told you earlier, we didn't have professional coaches, so I started by myself, watching YouTube videos and trying to imitate what they are doing in the videos. So later on, I joined the university team. That's when I started a professional swimming career, because I got a coach who were coaching us and giving us skills that helped us to perform more. So from 2002 to 2008, that's more of like 6 years. Yeah.
You say you have two swimmers in the Birmingham Commonwealth Games, and you gave us examples, or you told us they're going to compete. The one is 5 disciplines and the other is 2 disciplines. What are the disciplines in swimming?
Okay, there are 4 basic disciplines in swimming. We have freestyle, yeah, pull like this. You have backstroke, you go on your back. It's like freestyle but on your back. Then you have breaststroke and butterfly. Okay, so these are 4 basic strokes that are competed in any professional swimming event.
And can you mix all of them and come up with them?
Exactly.
How do you call that one?
That event is called individual medley. So usually you start with butterfly, then backstroke, breaststroke, and freestyle, and it has different distance. There are 200 meters, especially in a 50-meter pool. They have 200 meters, 400 meters, and sometimes 800 meters. So you do 200 each. But usually they do that when you are doing individual medley as a relay.
How do you see swimming as a sport in the next 10 years in Tanzania?
I see swimming as a sport in my country as an advanced sport that will be, shining, and athletes will be, very successful and, bringing medals home, because the investment that the federation is doing, the investments that they are getting from the government is really supportive, and it shows that there is a will, and also there's a big transformation that's going on, which gives us an indicator that our sport will grow far beyond from what it is now.
Maybe you come back a bit. How did you get these two swimmers? Are they the only ones who swim in Tanzania, or they are...
Not really. Actually, we have a lot of swimmers, but also per year we have a lot of events. Like the forthcoming events, we have Ghana Zone 3 Championship, which we are hosting back home. We have a Junior Championship in Tunisia, and we have Short Course Championship in Melbourne at the end of the year in December. So these swimmers, the one who stayed behind, they are training so hard so that they can achieve well in the forthcoming championship. And remember, we are hosting the Ghana Zone 3. So this involves East African countries, but sometimes we invite other countries from other zones. So this is going to be big for us, and we need to prepare so much so that we can retain our trophy back home.
When you say Khan, what do you mean by that?
Ghana, it's like CAF in football. So Ghana is a Confederation of Swimming Africa, but we have zones. In East Africa, our zone is called Zone 3. So it involves all East African countries. But sometimes we invite a neighboring country like Zambia, even sometimes South Africa. They come and compete with us in our competitions.
Okay, what about the international organization? What is it called, and how does it work?
The International Federation of Swimming is called FINA. This is a French word which means International Swimming Federation, and it's the governing body of the swimming in the entire world. So it has its own rules, and also all these national federations are affiliated to that international federation, FINA. So whenever there is competition, we follow FINA rules.
You as Roshaka, what are you doing in Tanzania?
Back home, I have a club. It's called Arusha Swim Club, and the club has MOU with St. Constantine International School. So we work closely with the school, but also we help local kids who can't afford to pay for club fees to train for free, because we are trying to nurture the talents of young Tanzanians so that they can become role models, or they can become a championship in the future, in the near future.
Last word to the Tanzanian. What do you tell? What do you tell Tanzanians?
All right. First of all, I'm Athletes Commission Chairman of Tanzania Olympic Committee. So I'm representative of athletes. I'm collecting all the athletes' voice to the executive committee meetings. So if there is any athletes out there who has any issue, or who they want something that to be, looked at, they need to contact me so that I can represent their issues to the executive committee. And also about swimming, I'm encouraging all Tanzanians to learn swimming. Not necessarily to learn for competition, but you can learn for your own survival swimming skills so that it can help save your life and other people's life.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.